जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय श्रील प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय श्रील प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय श्रील प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय श्रील प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद श्री गुरु चरण पद्मा केवल भक्ति सद्मा श्री गुरु चरण पद्मा केवल भक्ति सद्मा वंदो मोहि सावधान माते वंदो मोहि सावधान माते जाहर प्रसादे भाई ए भव तोरिया जाय जाहर प्रसादे भाई हे भव तोरिया कृष्ण प्राप्ति होय जहाँ होते कृष्ण प्राप्ति होय जहाँ होते गुरु मुख पद्मा वाक्य चित्ते करिया क्या गुरु मुख पद्मा वाक्य चित्ते करिया क्या आर ना करी हमने आशा आर ना करी हो मने आशा श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति जे प्रसादे पूरे सर्व आशा जे प्रसादे पूरे सर्व आशा चक्षुदान दिलो जे जन्म जन्म प्रभु से चक्षुदान दिलो जे जन्म जन्म प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान दे प्रकाशितो दिव्य ज्ञान दे प्रकाशितो प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ है ते अविद्या विनाश जाते प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ है ते अविद्या विनाश जाते वेद गाए जार चरितो वेद गाए जार चरितो श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अगम जनारा बंधु श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अगम जनारा बंधु लोकेनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना लोकेनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना हाँ प्रभु करो दया देह मोर पाद छाया हाँ प्रभु करो दया देह मोर पाद छाया हे बेयाजू शुक्ति भुवाना हे बेयागु शुक्ति भुवाना श्रीला प्रभुपाद पतित पावना जय प्रभुपदा 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 श्रीला प्रभुपदा जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद श्रील प्रभुपाद की नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Desha Tarine. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Jai Radha Radhika Ramanda Radhika Ramanda Dev. Jai Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jai Krishna Balaram. Jai Jagannath Jai Baladev Jai Subhadra. Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Gaur Hari Bol. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahams Prabhajakacharya Stotra Chachishmat. His Divine Grace Abhay Chanarvind Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. ISKCON founder Acharya, BBT founder Acharya, savior of the whole world, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahams Prabhajakacharya Stotra Chachishmat. His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Satsai Thakur Prabhupada ki. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की गंगा मई यमुना माई की वृंद देवी तुलसी महारानी की भक्ति देवी की मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की नवदीप मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की हरे नाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की श्री श्री राधा राधिका रमण भगवान की श्री श्री कृष्ण बलराम की श्री श्री गौर निताय की श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे. All glories to the simple devotees. All glories to the simple devotees. All glories to the simple devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada की.
हमारे पीछे गुरु वंदना दोहराइए. हमारे गुरुदेव आध्यात्मिक गुरु के चरण कमल ही एकमात्र साधन है जिनके द्वारा हम शुद्ध भक्तिमय सेवा प्राप्त कर सकते हैं. मैं उनके चरण कमलों में अत्यंत भक्ति एवं श्रद्धापूर्वक नतमस्तक होता हूँ. उनकी कृपा से जीव भौतिक क्लेशों के महासागर को पार कर सकता है तथा कृष्ण की कृपा प्राप्त कर सकता है. मेरी एकमात्र इच्छा है कि उनके मुख कमल से निकले हुए शब्दों द्वारा अपनी चेतना को शुद्ध करूं. उनके चरण कमलों में अनुराग ऐसी सिद्धि है जो समस्त मनोरथों को पूर्ण करती है. वे मेरी बंद आँखों को खोलते हैं तथा मेरे हृदय में दिव्य ज्ञान भरते हैं. जन्म जन्मांतरों वे मेरे प्रभु हैं। वे प्रेमा भक्ति प्रदान करते हैं और अविद्या का नाश करते हैं। वैदिक शास्त्र उनके चरित्र का गान करते हैं। हे गुरुदेव, करुणा सिंधु तथा पतित आत्माओं के मित्र, आप सबके गुरु एवं सभी लोगों के जीवन हैं। हे गुरुदेव, मुझ पर दया कीजिए तथा मुझे अपने चरणों की छाया दीजिए। आपका यश तीनों लोकों में फैला हुआ है। कृष्ण कृपा मुख्य भय चरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यमुना तीर बनचारी। यमुना तीर बनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यमुना तीर बनचारी। यमुना तीर बनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा कृष्ण को गुप्ता शाम राधा वृंदावन धाम की जय, नवदीप धाम की जय, गंगा माई की जय, जमुना माई की जय, द्वारका धाम की जय, स्वामी भक्तवृंद की जय। और ग्लोरी से और ग्लोरी से। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। अथवा अस्य पदं भोज मकरंद लिहां सतां किम अन्यायर असद आलापाय Ayusho Yad Asad Vyayaha Otavasya Padam Puja Makarandaliham Satam Kimanyaya Rasadalapayam Ayusho Yadasadyaya Otavasya Padam Puja Makarandaliham Satam Kimanyaya Rasadalapayam Ayusho Yadasadyaya Atavasya Padam Puja Makarandalihang Satam Kimanyaya Rasadalapayam Ayusho Yadasadyaya Atavasya Padam Puja Makarandalihang Satam Kimanyaya Rasadalapayam Ayusho Yadasadyaya
Somebody
Otherwise, Asya of his, Lord Krishna's, Padam Puja, lotus feet, Makaranda, Liham, of those who lick the honey from such a lotus flower. Satam, of those who are to exist eternally. Kimanyai, what is the use of anything else? Asat, illusory. Alapai, topics. Ayushaha, of the duration of life. Yat, that which is. Asadyayaha, unnecessary waste of life. Translation: the devotees of the Lord are accustomed to licking up the honey available from the lotus feet of the Lord. What is the use of topics which simply waste one's valuable life?
the same last paragraph. The Sri Krishna Mathasraya. The proposal was that we are interested to hear about police punished by Maharaj Parikshit. If there is some connection of Krishna consciousness, that is the principle of Krishna consciousness, we shall not do anything which has no connection with Krishna. This is one should be very alert. I am going to do this whether it has got any connection with Krishna. I am going to eat this whether there is any connection with Krishna. In this way, we have got always some activity, some action of the senses, that if we test every moment whether this has got any connection with Krishna, then we will remain safe. I am going to talk with you or somebody else, whether that talk has got any connection with Krishna. If it has no, then I am not going. Nirbandhe Krishna Sambandhi Yukta Vairagam Uchyate. That is really renunciation. Renunciation does not mean I change this cloth to another shape of cloth and another color. Renunciation means I will not associate with anything which has no connection with. This is renunciation. Because for a Krishna conscious person, to waste even a moment of life without Krishna consciousness is a very dangerous action. Not only anyone who is interested for higher level of position, he should be very careful of using every moment of life. Chanakya Pandit's advice, moral instruction, Chanakya. He says, practical proposition. Ayusat chanaiko. Nalabhya sarnakoti bhi. Sachet nirarthakaganita kanuhani satudhika. His advice is that our duration of life, that is limited. It is by destiny limited. Therefore the horoscope is said that so many years this man will live. That's fact. So, any big scientist, big philosopher, they may be very, very big men. But the so-called scientist cannot increase in one day's life. That is not. You have to die. The moment you are destined to die, you must die. So, not only day, even a moment you cannot increase. A moment you cannot. Therefore, Chanakya Pandit says, Ayusat chanayekovi. We have got a certain duration of life. Now, what is gone in this life? Suppose yesterday was 2nd January 1974. This morning it is finished. Now it is 3rd January 1974. Can you bring 1973 or 1974, 2nd January again? No, that is not. It is gone forever. It is gone. Similarly, every moment of our life is going forever, never to come back. Chanakya Pandit says, Nalabhya sarnakoti bhi. If you request that now my age is, say, 78 years, if I request somebody that I will give you millions of dollars, make my life 77 years, that is not possible. Not 77 years, even a moment. Therefore, Chanakya Pandit says, every moment of life is so valuable that you cannot get back it, even offering hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars. That is not possible. So, if that moment is wasted for nothing, just imagine what is your loss. A thing which you cannot get back by paying millions of dollars, if that is lost unnecessarily, then how much loss you are suffering. Just imagine, this is material calculation. Why we keep some valuable things for jewel very carefully? Because we know if I lose this jewel, I lose so much money. Similarly, we should always consider that the modern civilization, classical civilization, they do not know how to utilize life. So many days, so many hours, that's simply wasting, simply wasting. It is said that the sun rise and sunset. During this period, the sun's business is to take away the duration of our life. Sunrise and sunset. That means 12 hours or 13 hours, which is more. Between the sunrise and sunset, this sun's business is to take away the portion, the fixed up duration of life which I have been given. That is, some of it is taken. The same example is that you have got a fixed balance in the bank. If you draw even 10 pence, 10 shilling, that means it is taken. You have to replace it, but replacing is not possible. Bank balance you can replace, but the balance, suppose you have passed, I have passed, suppose if I live for 80 years or 90 years or 100 years, so this 78 years is already taken away. It cannot be replaced. You cannot make the bank balance or the duration of again complete. That is not possible. This is plain fact. Therefore, here it is said, those who are Krishna conscious, they must wait, measure every moment whether this moment has been spent without Krishna consciousness. That is criteria. Abhartha kalatyam, namagane sadarishi. This is the taste of advanced Krishna consciousness. Swami. Abhartha kalatyam. Abhartha kalatyam means whether my time has been spent useless. One should be allowed. Whether my time has been uselessly spent by talking nonsense. In another place, Rupa Goswami says, Utyahara priyasascha prajalpo niyamagraha Lolang janasangascha sarabhi bhakti pranasati. By 6 kinds of activities, you will lose your whole day in Krishna consciousness. What is that? Utyahara. Too much eating. Ahara means collection or eating. So either too much collection. Our society, international society, we must collect thousands of dollars. But for spending it for Krishna, not for keeping in the bank, that is not our business. We must collect as much. Suppose for doing some business, you are constructing a temple in Vrindavan, we require 50 lakhs. That is required. But I shall not collect more than 50 lakhs, even 1 cent. This is Uttara. Similarly, if your body can consume foodstuff 1 kilo or half kilo, you can eat. But not even an ounce or is called grain, more than that. That is Uttara. You eat. It is not forbidden to eating, but you must eat as much as you can digest very nice, not more. This is against bhakti principle. Eating too much or collecting too much. Utyahara. And prayasa. Prayasa means do something with extraordinary endeavor. So of course we have to do sometimes, but it is the general principle. We shall accept, suppose we are constructing a temple. If it is about $2 million required, or 5 million, if we cannot do that, we shall not attempt. That is prayas, unnecessarily endeavor. Which is within your control, you should act. Utyahara prayasa. And prajalpa. Prajalpa means talking all nonsense. Suppose politics. what Mr. Nixon did yesterday, or what did he say? So what interest you have got with Mr. Nixon? Huh? We shall not waste our time talking this politics, that politics, this sociology, this cinema, this actor. No. We have nothing to do with that. That is called prajalpa, unnecessary talk. Talking means decreasing your duration of life. Talk. So why should you decrease your life unnecessarily? Every moment you have to utilize. Whether it is used for Krishna. This is sadhana. This is sadhana, practice. Unnecessarily talking, unnecessarily making enemies, unnecessarily you are my subordinate, I am your master. And who is master? Everyone is subordinate to Krishna. Nobody is master. Why you talk unnecessarily? So therefore it is said that Imannai rasadalapi, asat. Asat means that will not exist. And sat means which will exist. That we do not know which will exist, but we know that this body will not exist. That everyone will. And what is that thing which will exist? That we do not know. The soul. That we do not. We know what will not exist. That everyone knows. And in Bhagavad Gita it is said, Abhinashiti tad vidhi, chena sarvamidam. Antavatri me deha, nitta sukta saririna. Everything is there. We know that this body is asar. Antavat. Antavat means which has got an end. Antavatri me deha. This body has got an end at a certain. Everyone knows. But the other is Nitta Sukta Saririna, but within the body, which is the living force of this body, which is moving this body, that is Nitta. Two things are there. My body and the force within the body. Everyone knows as soon as the force is withdrawn or gone away, then this body has no more movement, there is no value. That everyone knows. But they will explain in different way. But according to our Vedic knowledge, that which is moving this body, that is eternal. That is not finished. After the end of this body, the body is burnt into ashes or buried into the earth, and still, yes. Na hannate hannamane sarire. In this way, every step, Sang Bhagavan, personally, Krishna is instructing us, and we are so full, we cannot understand. We cannot. Big politician, they read Bhagavad Gita in our country. But by their action it is seen they did not understand even a word of Bhagavad. Even a word of Bhagavad. Big politician, they become very big Mahatmas or great men. But they tried for this body, which is to be finished. Antavati mede. Nobody tried for that thing which will never be finished, that is eternal. You find from their life. They never instructed about the soul. They dealt with politics very nicely to give bluff that within 1 year I shall give you liberation and this and that. About this. What is the value of this liberation? But because they did not know the thing which is not perishable, thereafter this body which is liberated and not liberated will perish. They are busy. They are busy with the activities of this body which is surely perishable. What is the value of our independence? Can we avoid death? Suppose you are independent nation. What is the meaning of this independence? When death will come, will catch you by your neck and throw you away. Your independence, nonsense. What is the value of this? Be independent from the clutches of Maya. No more death. That is it. That is independent. No more birth. Oh, that is. No more death. Otherwise, what is the meaning of independence? You are not independent. You are under the clutches of Maya. You are struggling. You are struggling to get out of the clutches of Maya, or the material nature, external energy of God. You are trying to make nice medicine to get out of the attack of disease. But you can manufacture a better medicine, but you cannot get out of disease. That is not what. This is struggle. Now we have manufactured such a nice medicine that cancer or any other disease will not attack us. That's very nice. But find out some medicine that death will not attack you. Oh, that is not good. Then what is the meaning of your advancement? So this Krishna consciousness movement is that medicine by which you can conquer our death. Therefore, this is the best medicine. Bhavaushadhi is said in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhavaushadhi nidvitta tarsai rupagiyamana. And nidvitta tarsai rupagiyamana bhavaushadhi. This word, bhavaushadhi, means the panacea for all material needs. Bhavaushadhi. Sutra manovinama. Parikshit Maharaj says that this chanting of Hare Krishna mantra, it is chanted by whom? Nidvitta tarsai. One who has finished is hankering after material pleasure. Nidvitti means finished. Now, there are two ways, pravitti and nirvitti. I want to smoke, that is called pravitti. And when I give up, that is called nirvitti. Pravitti and nirvitti. So there are two things, pravitti and nirvitti. But asuras, demons, they do not know in which way I shall guide my pravitti and which way I shall guide my nirvitti. This is the question. In which way I will pravitti and nirvitti, though these two things are there, but the difference between a demon and demigod is that a demon does not know how to direct these two propensities, pravitti and nirvitti. And a demigod knows how to guide these two things, pravitti and nirvitti. These two things. One who does not know, pravitti reshan bhutanang nidvittesu mahaphalam. Shastra says that these things, just like loke bhavayami samadha seva nityastu jantu nahi tattva chuna. These eating, sleeping, mating, defending. Every animal, every small animal knows it very well. How to eat, how to sleep, how to have sexual intercourse, and how to defend. These four things, everyone knows by nature. So this is called pravitti. But it has to be made in nivitti, stopped. They do not know what is the perfection. The perfection is the pravitti, propensity is eating, sleeping, mating, defending. And when you make it, just the opposite. No more eating, no more sleeping, no more mating, no more defending. Oh, that is perfect. Who knows this? Ask any scientist, philosopher of this world. But can you show me any way? No more eating, no more sleeping, no more mating, and no more defending. That is spiritual life. Therefore, you have to reduce it. It's not possible, but there is possibility. Just like Raghunath Das Goswami. Raghunath Das Goswami, he made it in his life. During Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even after departure of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, about 400 years. He was a very rich man's son. Very good wife, very good state. He left everything. And ultimately, he made these things, even eating. He was eating every third day a small quantity of butter. Nominal. Otherwise he gave up eating. It is possible. Not that how one can give up eating and live at the same time. And that is possible by the life of Raghunath Das Goswami. So, actual civilization means to deny material convenience. That is absence. That is a perfection of civilization. Otherwise, the cats and dogs, they are also after food, after sleeping, after sexual intercourse, after defense. What is the defense? The defense is the animals are after it, and the human beings should be not after it. Negation. That is perfection of life. So how you can negate? The Mahabadi philosophers, they want to negate, or the Buddhist philosopher, make it zero. Make it Sunnavadi. Sunnavadi, Nirvisheshvadi. Nirvisheshvadi and Sunnavadi almost the same. So they are after negation. But that is not possible. Artificially, if you negate, I shall not eat. You cannot continue it for many days. Not possible. That is not possible. Similarly, eating, sleeping, mating, everything, artificially you cannot do. But you can do it as perfectly as much possible, simply by Krishna consciousness. Therefore, it is said here that Imannai asadalapui. If we stop Krishna talking, then that is negation. If we stop artificially this mundane talk, that will be artificial. You cannot sit down. I say that's the so-called meditation. Meditation is artificially stopping this mundane activity. That is meditation. But how long you will do that? He is becoming suffocated. When I shall talk, when I shall talk. I am meditating, I am meditating. But how will it stop? That is not possible. Just like this Mahabadi philosopher, they say, become desireless. No more desire. That is not possible. I am a living entity. How can I be desireless? Not possible. So this negative process will not help us. Sunnavadi, Nirvisheshvadi, it will not be helpful. Therefore in the Shastra it is said that Arujya Krichena Parang Padang Tato Patanti Adho Anaditajusumadangraya. The same example I have given several times, that these rascals, that they are going to the moon planet and sun planet, but they do not get any shelter, and they came down. Their advancement means go to some extent and then come back. When the Russian aeronauts was flying, he was seeing, where is my Moscow? Where is my Moscow? The anchor is there. The attraction is there in the national, in the country, in the city, in the home, in the wife, in the cats, in the dog. And he is trying to go up. But that is not possible. Just like a vulture. He goes 3 miles up or more than that. But his aim of life is to find out a dead body. He is finding. He has gone so up. You can say that advancement of going up. But the business is to see where is a dead body so that he can eat. So this kind of artificial going up and making things negation will not help us. That is not possible. Therefore they are failure. Arujya kichena paranga padagatato. These Mayavadi philosophers, they may go very high by knowledge, by speculation, but they will again fall down. Why? Anadita jusmadangraya, because they could not get the shelter of your lotus feet. Therefore they will fall down. That is not secure. Because a man cannot remain without any activity, without any desire. That is not possible. A man, animal, any, even insect. He must be doing something. I have got practical experience. One of my sons, a child, when I was a young man, he was very naughty. So sometimes we used to put him on the rack. He could not get down. So he was feeling so uncomfortable because his activity stopped on the rack. So you cannot stop activity. That is not possible. You must give better activity. Then he'll stop. Parang drishta nivartate. So this Krishna consciousness movement is that you get better activity, therefore you can give up the inferior activity. Otherwise, simple by negation, it is not possible. We must walk. We must walk for Krishna's sake. We shall go to the Krishna's temple, or we shall go for selling Krishna's book, or meeting some Krishna devotee. That is nice. But you cannot stop walking. That is not possible. Then your idle brain will be devil's workshop. Then he will fall down. How to go to that woman, how to go to that man. If you stop walking, then you have to walk again to sense gathering. That's all. Similarly, you take any sense, you cannot stop it, but you have to engage it. That is Krishna consciousness. You engage your hand, you engage your legs, you engage your eyes, you engage your ears, engage your tongue, simply in Krishna. You can engage everything. For eyes, instead of hankering after some beautiful man or beautiful woman, just see Krishna, how nicely dressed. Then you'll forget these other things. For tongue, you engage your tongue simply for chanting, then your nonsense talking will automatically stop. You engage your tongue eating very nice prasadam of Krishna, offered to Krishna, then you forget to go to restaurant. In this way, our time should be utilized, as it is said, that himannai asadalapai. We should not allow our senses to be engaged in such things which will never exist. That is the right. Simply engage yourself in such things will continue, will exist forever. Just like we are learning here, Krishna service. So Krishna service is here, and if you are perfect, then Krishna service is there after death. Same thing. Therefore it is said, Parova Jivova. One saintly person said to a royal prince, Rajaputra Chirang Jiva. Oh, you are the son of a king. You live forever. Muniputra, Muniputra, Majiva, Majiva. Oh, you are the disciple of a saintly person, brahmachari. You please die. Just see, Rajaputra, Chiranjeevi, is blessing Rajaputra, you live forever. And Muniputra, the son of a Muni, or the disciple of a Muni, he says, then Majiva, Majiva, you don't live, you'll die. You die. That thing that is called this butcher. Butcher, he is advising the butcher, Jivova Marova. Either you, now, he is advising butcher, Ma Jiva, Ma Maro. Don't die, don't live. And to a sadhu, saintly person, he is advising Jivova Marova. Two things. So what is the purpose? The purpose is that this prince, he is enjoying material enjoyment, and next time he will have to become a dog. So better you live with your enjoyment. Chiranjeevi. Because as soon as you die, you are going to be a dog. So better you live. So long you live, it is good for you. And Muniputra, a brahmachari, and his business is fasting and go to collect for Guru Maharaj, and then whatever he takes, he affords to the Guru. Then if Guru says that you can eat, he can eat. It is hardship. But by this hardship, he is now prepared to go back to homeworld. So he says you immediately die. So you can go to Vaikuntha immediately. And the cruel butcher, his advice, Ma jiva, ma maro. You don't live and don't die. Because your living condition is so horrible that every day morning you have to kill so many animals and see bloodshed. It's a horrible life. Your occupation is very, very hard. Therefore you should not live. But at the same time, if you die, then you are going to suffer all this suffering. Then you don't die. So this is. And sadhu, those who are saintly person, devotee, his advice, jivo va maro va. Either you live or either you die. Your business is to serve Krishna. You are serving Krishna now, and after that you will serve Krishna. So there is no question of your death, neither there is no question of your birth. These are some moral instructions. So here it is said that Kimannai asadalapai jat abhaya. Asad abhaya. Abhaya. Asad unnecessary waste of life. So, unnecessary waste of life, we should be very careful. That is Krishna consciousness. That is the criterion of Krishna conscious life. We should not waste our time. That is advised by Rupa Goswami. Abhartha kalat. We should be very cautious not to waste a single moment without Krishna consciousness. So we have got so many activities. If we have no activities, then we can polish the floor of the temple. That is not very difficult. If I am illiterate, I have no interest in reading books, I have no interest in chanting, or I cannot do it, then take something and mop over the temple and cleanse the temple. That is also service. It is not that one who is engaged in the deity worship, better engaged, and one who is polishing the floor, he is less engaged. No. Both of them will get equal benefit. Krishna consciousness is so nice. So find out some business for Krishna. Don't waste time. That is the perfection of Krishna consciousness. Thank you.
A piece of land measuring about 950 square yards in the center of the city. And now our ISKCON Hyderabad is situated there. At that time in Hyderabad, there had not been any rain for at least 1 year. In the last monsoon, there was no rain. But during our program there, in the last 2-3 days, the rain started. And Prabhupada mentioned this is due to our kirtan. It also came in newspapers that the Sankirtan is bringing rain.
So I was reading the deities and offering to the deities, and Prabhupada came up and paid his obeisances to the deities and then walked back to give his morning class. Well, I'd always been trained that you never leave the deities alone. So even though I wanted to go listen to Prabhupada, felt as a Pujari it was my duty to stay there. I was staying there, and about 30 seconds later, Bhavananda comes running back down to where I was and said, "Oh, you are here? Good. Prabhupada wanted to make sure someone was with the deities." So that really struck me, that here, everybody's chanting, Jai Prabhupada, and he's going up, getting flower garlands, getting worshipped. But he's thinking, oh, is somebody with Radha and Krishna? That was really nice. Both to see that Prabhupada had, was thinking like that, and then to feel that I had, understood Prabhupada in that way. So one morning, Prabhupada gave a lecture, and after the lecture, one Indian gentleman came up to Prabhupada. He had just purchased a small book. One of these small Krishna consciousness, topmost yoga system was out. And he asked Prabhupada to autograph it. So I was standing right next to Prabhupada, and Prabhupada smiled and said yes. So the gentleman handed him a pen, and Prabhupada autographed the book. So then another gentleman, seeing the opportunity, took a book and asked Prabhupada to autograph it, and Prabhupada autographed it. So I was standing right next to Prabhupada. So another man, the third man, he pulls out of his pocket a little notepad and with a pen, and he says, asked Prabhupada for his autograph. Prabhupada looked at him and smiled and said, "No book, no autograph."
We were in Hyderabad. At this time, I was torn between, making my commitment to maintaining brahmachari and considering even going into sannyas and thinking about marriage. I knew in my heart that I wasn't, the time wasn't right and I was young, but my spirit wanted it, It wanted to live a renounced life, but my body and my mind wasn't ready, mature enough for it. So it was tearing my being in different directions. So I couldn't sleep one night. So I got up, walked down this building we were staying in. I walked down the hallway, and I kind of like peeked my head in Prabhupada's room. It was about 11 o'clock at night. And I peeked my head in, and I saw Prabhupada walking, pacing back and forth, up and down. So I kind of like wormed in or something, slimed in, and offered my obeisances. And he was walking, and he looked over at me and waved to me, "Get up, come," So as he's walking, he brings me over to him, and we're walking side by side, back and forth, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, So he goes, "Yes." I said, "Prabhupada, I'm thinking about going to Hrishikesh." He just became silent. He's listening. And he gave me a chance to explain. He didn't ask anything, I said, "I'm thinking about going to Hrishikesh and maybe to live as a brahmachari, to go and live in an ashram, not to be around any women and things, and I can dedicate myself to brahmachari life." So after explaining my heart and everything, he stopped. And it was like time stood still and the earth stopped, and everything. And he just looked at me dead in the face and the eyes. And he said, "Please don't do that. I wasted 12 years simply sitting in Vrindavan." He said, "Just tell everybody you meet about Krishna." At that point, I felt my problem was solved. I didn't know what I was going to do personally, but my problem was solved, and I bowed down. Said, "Thank you, Prabhupada." He started walking again. I went to rest.
Palika and Jamuna and Malati in the kitchen, they were preparing prasadam for Srila Prabhupada, and I was in the front room. And then Srila Prabhupada was in another interior room on the ground floor behind his desk. And his servant brought in a sadhu from South India. And he sat down in Srila Prabhupada's room, but I didn't hear any conversation going on between them. It was like, why aren't they speaking to each other? And then all of a sudden I heard a huge verbal argument, and they were screaming at each other at the top of their lungs in Hindi. No, 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 no. And all of a sudden, I was really concerned, what's going on? And then all of a sudden this guy storms out of the house. And for the next 2 weeks, Srila Prabhupada was so grave. And the lectures, if you listen to those lectures, he's talking about Chatur Varnam Mayashristam Guna Karma Vibhagasha. Krishna has established a natural system of Varna and Ashram, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. It is something that happens within society naturally, and people are judged to be in one of these categories, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, by their qualities and by the work that they do. Never in this verse does Krishna mention anything about birth. So we found out later on that what this argument was about was this guy was coming in and saying, you can't do this. You can't take Malechas and Yavanas from the West, meat eaters, and convert them into Brahmins, give them the sacred thread, give them the sannyas tridandi. And of course, this argument had been presented in different ways to his acharya, his Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta. So this was a fight that was going on for a long time, and Srila Prabhupada in the next 2 weeks quoted all the different verses from all the different shastras, explaining that Krishna consciousness is a universal movement. It is not just for India. It includes the entire world.
They wanted devotees to come down from Calcutta and Mayapur for a pandal, because they had no devotees there. So I took Radha Madhava from here, and that other Lord Chaitanya, Tarankanti Ghosh, had made for us. And we went down and set up the pandal there. Prabhupada was looking at the deities, and he turned to me and he said, is that Radha Madhava? I said, oh yes, Prabhupada, we brought them from Mayapur. Anyway, he said, you should not take from Mayapur. He said, but what's done is done. When you take them back, they're to stay there forever.
This day, I was working in the kitchen under the supervisor of Panchadevida Swami, cleaning and all the details. And it's already after 9 in the morning and nobody came for prasad. So I asked Maharaj, why nobody is coming for prasad? He said, in the temple there's a fire sacrifice. And I said, what is fire sacrifice? He said, Prabhupada giving initiation. After that they will come. I said, what is initiation? So I was insisted to come and see what is a fire sacrifice and the initiation. I don't know anything about that. And maybe that was 3 or 4 weeks I was there. So he said, okay, you can go for 10 minutes, a lot of work to do in the kitchen. So I came and I stood in that side of the corner watching what is going on. Then Prabhupada saw me. He said, you come and sit down for initiation. Then Prabhupada asked me many questions during that initiation. First he gave me the beads, then he said, what is your name? I said, my name is Sekhar Kumar, but Giriraj Swami and everybody call me Haridas. He said, okay, keep that name, but you must follow the teaching of Haridas. Then he asked me, do you follow 4 principles? Because I don't understand, I said, no. Then Giriraj Swami said, Haridas, those not eating meat, not fish, not drinking. I said, yeah, those I know, those I follow. Then gave me the beads, and then he sent me back. He said, now you go to kitchen and start working. The fire sacrifice is still not over. And when I gone back to kitchen to work, and Panchadevida Maharaj got angry at me. He said, what took long time, He was sent you for 10 minutes. I said, I just got the initiation. He said, what you're doing, go back there. So I came back again, and that was like a climax of the fire sacrifice.
In 1972, in December, Srila Prabhupada went to the house of one Vaishnava gentleman named Kartikeya Mahadevya. And this particular gentleman had some very nice apartment, luxurious apartment,
fronting the ocean. So Srila Prabhupada went to his place and stayed there. It's pretty spacious quarters. Quite a few devotees every night would come there. So we went to see Srila Prabhupada. We had come back from a trip to South India. We had gone to Madurai, Coimbatore, Bangalore, several places. And Prabhupada says, someday I want to go there and see. So Prabhupada said, would you please make arrangements to take me there someday? I says, well, okay, Prabhupada. And then we told Prabhupada, well, Prabhupada, we've been to some place in Coimbatore, and we worked really hard, and we were going to so many places, and we were trying to make life members, but we could hardly make any life members. And we went to some other place, and we hardly did anything. We just sat in the room and chanted. We ended up making like 20 life members. So we don't understand this. And Prabhupada said, well, you don't understand because you're too attached to the result. And then Prabhupada quoted that verse from Bhagavad Gita, Karmani vadikaraste mafalesu kadachana. That, you do your duty, but don't be attached to the result. Then Prabhupada says, you leave the result to Krishna. And Prabhupada said, you leave the result to Krishna, act sincerely. And Prabhupada says, if you're very sincere, Krishna himself personally will see that you become successful. And Prabhupada says, but you have to understand, this is not simply about an amount of money. Because you do the service, and Krishna will judge. Krishna will decide. And then Prabhupada says, my Guru Maharaj one time told me that even if there's not so many people, we can preach to the wall. That doesn't matter. We can preach to the wall. Prabhupada says, you just go on preaching, that's all. You just be sincere, preach, and Krishna will make it successful.
The last day of the Pandal was a Sunday, and more people attended than ever before. There's tens of thousands of people in the huge Pandal. Prabhupada lectured very strongly from the Vyasasana, and then when he finished, the kirtan began, as it did every evening. This kirtan was especially enthusiastic. And then at one point, he got up off the Vyasasana and went before the deities, clapping. And then he started to circumambulate the deities with a very light step. He went around once, and then he went around a second time, and then a third time. And when he came before the deities, very gracefully, he put his arms in the air and he began to dance. It was almost as if he was weightless. He danced so effortlessly. And everyone was electrified by this. Everyone in the audience was riveted on Srila Prabhupada dancing before the deities. At that point, I was in the audience. I was photographing the Pandal program. And it felt as if all the sinful reactions of all those people suddenly lifted. It was an extraordinary feeling. There was such a lightness there. It's stated in the Nectar Devotion that if you clap your hands in kirtan, then the sinful reactions leave you, just like birds leaving a tree when there's a sudden noise. They all fly off together. And that's what it felt like. There's this burden of karma lifting all at one time.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.